Congratulations, you made it to the 2019 Future Honors meeting. My speech for today, the dream, the struggle, the prize. There's one thing that I've learned in my life. You can't stop a man with the dream. You're unstoppable when you've got a dream. When I was young, born 1982, when I grew up in Piet Retief, there was this guy coming from Joburg, driving a car, GP. When you stay in Mpumalanga, you see a GP car, what goes to your mind? There's money. So this guy's got 2 kids. No, he's got 3 actually, 2 boys and 1 girl. Obviously, when you come visit in December, the boys come with their bicycle BMX. BMX? The small one? That's when I started knowing about BMX, actually. Then I look at this guy. He's driving a Cressida, 2 bicycles, 3 kids with a wife. It's like, this is going to be my life. Then I started dreaming, not knowing this guy was a taxi driver. All along, it's not his car. Guess whose car is he? The owner. I'm like, Something was wrong with me. Fast forward, when I finished my matric 2001, that's when I got hired in the business. Answered the ad on the newspaper, not knowing anything about a dream, not knowing anything about what is a dream. Elle has explained this morning very well what is the dream. So when I came in this business, that's when thoroughly, properly somebody explained to me what is a dream. Before that, I didn't know. I was just dreaming. Sometimes I'll think this will happen, that will happen. But guess what? One thing that they taught me, one thing that I've learned over the years, if you've got a dream, you're not going to lose your guys. Yes. So currently you are losing your crew. You know why? You don't have a dream. Currently you missed the production for ownership. You know why? You don't have a dream. So what is one thing you need to do? Go get a dream. Why you lost the trainer yesterday? You don't have a dream. You don't dream big enough. The reality in life, you can't stop a man with a dream. You are unstoppable with a dream. I've seen people coming through in this business with a dream because they had a dream. They're unstoppable. It could take you 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. It's taken me 18 years to be where I am today. But guess what? There is a dream, there is a struggle. Many of you guys, you see The Godfather. Many of you guys, you see the 4 million. Many of you guys, you see the big businesses. But let me tell you something. The reality is, there is a struggle. 18 years, you know how many businesses I've lost in my life? 3. Not once, not twice. How many times? 3 times. From being a divisional owner, being a trainee in my life. That has happened. You lose a trainer, you lose your attitude. Really? You just lost your TO yesterday because it didn't qualify. You're so pissed off and angry. Really? I've lost businesses. I've lost owners. I'm still losing them. Let me tell you a story. One of them quitted on me when I said, you know what? We need the guys to go out and make it happen. So it's not a tell me business, it's a show me business. He quitted on me just last month. Last month. So you think you're the only one going through the struggle? You're not the only one. Last week I did a planned second interview. 15 people. Guess how many came back? 0. It's a struggle. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a struggle. So you think it's easy for me? It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not simple as you think it's simple for me. But you know what's keeping me going? You can't stop a man with the dream. You can't stop a man with a dream. Guess what? Leo, he goes through struggle in life, eh? Or you have in Leo? Do you have some that you can share with us, maybe?
Sure. Other guys? Just a quick 30 seconds, I guess. What a lot of you don't know is that I joined this business 12 years ago, 4 million rand in debt. I was down on my knees, had nothing. And to Sydwell's point, you can't stop a man with a dream. 5 years later, I was debt-free, and my life has changed. Let me tell you something. It hasn't been easy. A lot of people look at the guys in the front, they go, oh, you're born with a silver spoon. It's not the case. I grew up with nothing. And to Cyril's point, you cry about losing a trainer. I stopped counting when I personally lost 500 trainers. And I stopped counting when I'd lost 25 owners. You haven't started yet.
You haven't. The reality is you can't stop a man with a dream. You think Tulane had it easy? No. You want to share with us, Tulane?
Okay. For me, my biggest struggle in the business was in 2014, like as a divisional owner, I lost everything. I lost all my owners. I had to go start afresh and go build the business from all by myself. Start training the first trainer and build myself to where I am today. That was my biggest challenge.
You can't stop a man with a dream. You think Yaku had it easy? You know, I remember I came to the office. I don't know what was happening, eh? Hey, this guy was mood. Things were bad. I was like, I don't think this guy's gonna come back. Eh? Can you share with us, Yaku?
Yes, that's 100%. Look, guys, I've also had a lot of struggles in this business before I joined this business. When I joined this business, I wasn't 4 million rand in debt like Leo was, but I was about 200,000 rand in debt. The debt collectors were looking for me and my car on a permanent basis. What Sydwell's referring to, I actually got mugged and my jaw was broken on 2 sides that same week that I became an owner. And that was a struggle in itself. Try and run an impact with your jaw wired shut. It's quite hard, juicing people up. But yeah, look, there's always going to be struggles. Even when you get to ownership, when you get to promoting owner, divisional owner, vice president, there's struggles. I've lost many owners over the last 8 years, many trainers, many opportunities have gone a begging, self-doubt, like what Arjun was referring to. Sometimes you get this thing called imposter syndrome. You wonder if you are allowed to be here and allowed to be so successful. So you will go through struggles. Struggles is not a sign that you need to give up or that you need to quit. Struggles is just part of the process. It's how you handle those things. If you handle them right, you can be successful. If you choose to run away from them, well, you're not going to make it. So there's nothing that can stop you. Am I right?
You can't stop a man with a dream. No struggle, no real life. Our newly promoted divisional owner, when he was talking about the stories we get, but the story that he gave me in his life, Sydwell, my balls are painful. I was like, That's the real story. He was late. Now he needed to think about what I'm going to tell this guy. He said, Sydwell, my balls are painful. That's the struggle. Yes, Marcos, you want to share with us? It's a true story. He has told me that. Eh?
Okay, my biggest struggle that I came across with, it was the only problem that I had when I joined the business. I was coming straight from varsity, and you know how parents are when they paid your school fees and all that, and now you have to go door to door selling insurance. And at that time, I was still staying with my mom. The problem was we didn't have a big house, it was just a room. So in the morning when I leave, who do I see? When I come back, who do I see? It even got worse when I got my degree and I just shoved it underneath the bed. And then, to be honest with you, everybody in my family, they thought I was bewitched or something. Because it didn't make sense. This guy, he studied for like 3 years cross-nighting, but now he's busy selling insurance, convincing people to take products. And then the only thing she didn't understand was I had a dream that in a space of a year, I'm going to get promoted to owner. And she didn't know that. So that was my biggest challenge. Up until I had to leave home and go stay somewhere else so that I can be free from her.
You can't stop a man with a dream. Why aren't you growing? Why aren't you getting promoted? Why aren't you making money? Why aren't you dropping pieces? Why your success rate is cack? That's the reality. That's the reality. You better go get a dream. You've heard from them, from the front. You can't stop a man with the dream. You know, I've got a frontline called Philip. He's on a struggle. Just got promoted by the rally divisional owner. Is he a divisional owner today? No. Isn't it a struggle? It is a struggle. Why is he still here? It's called a dream. You can't stop a man with the dream. Here's the reality. Yes, you're going to be unstoppable, but there's a couple of things that you need to do. One, your upline is your lifeline. Your upline is your lifeline. Remember, your upline has got the best interest in you. Remember, your upline is got best interest in you. When he wins, he just got promoted himself to DO. Guess how crazy I was? Excited, fired up. We're growing. Secondly, trust. Your upline will never put you in the bush. Your upline will never push you in the bush. No matter what, he may speak Chinese, he may say kabaranji, kabaranda, but he's not going to put you in the bush. Thirdly, the tools, the manuals, the posters, they are there for the reason. They are not there to decorate the office. They are not there to make it look nice. They are there for us to use it. Fourthly, obviously, you need to have a goal. When you get the goal, then you're going to get to the prize. But it's going to start with a dream. Then it's going to come what? The struggle. Here's my personal struggle currently. I really want to lose weight. I'm struggling with it. I'm not going to lie. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I'm working on it every day. It's a struggle. I want to lose weight badly. It's a struggle. I'm working on it. I don't like what I see. I do not like what I see. Here's the reality. If you do those things, definitely going to get to the prize. But remember, you can't stop a man with a dream. See you by the rally. Have a great one.